Let us continue. And there's one thing that I thought I could do here. Just move myself right here. There. Alrighty. Let's see if we can on stuff.
Hello again. How can I help you?
Oh, I wanted to try this. Do it.
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Pyrrolidon. What is that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Sir, could you take off your sunglasses? I'd like to check your eyes.
Why on earth? These are prescription. I can't really see without them.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
Pretty obvious you're under the influence, sir.
Pyrrolidon is just something since the People's Power disaster.
Coughs as if to mark his words.
I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. Had to take it for radiation sickness.
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
How did you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
He shrugs. Interesting. Thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
You might be able to aid in our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone.
He doesn't know anything.
Think you can help me get a corpse out of a tree?
The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort myself. Ask around the harbour. There might be some workers there who'd be willing to help.
Alright, that's all I got.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Hey, Dante? Coming out with another big play. This time you're finalizing action plan. Oh, snap-a-daps. Snap-a-daps. What kind of action plans? By the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by officers of the Citizens Militia?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Wait, I sold you my gun?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off-the-charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
Probably has a good reason for that. Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the Citizens Militia?
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
At least now I know I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Alright. See what you got. See if you got my badge.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps. The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels. You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back.
Win her back? Win who back? -1 on interfacing? Yeah, win her back?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine.
Hold on. We're done with some of the stuff we had. I want these gloves. I want these pants. Pressing the wrong button. Quick save, not that it matters.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on
Alright, I need 2
horseback,
force.
others in rags. Everything you pick out seems faded, chipped, and sad somehow. Most of them are just broken toys.
one on the plaque says DEI. In the dark, a film projector is whirling. Got a machine and antique cash register. Unfortunate. Alright, well, that actually wasn't as helpful as I thought it could be. Now, I'm back to square one. Map. Those on white are available for you to try now. Those on Foo. Alright, come on. Just really, there we go. Big gains in the area of no gains. Yeah, something like that. Oh my gosh. Padlocked door. I don't even remember what this is. I don't have the right tool for the ice cream maker. Not trying the barbell. Warded door. I don't even remember that. Okay. The sea monster did this to the plaza. Damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
Good mail delivery box.
The box seems happy.
There's another box. Somewhere. Maybe. That guy's gone. Interesting. Glad the box is happy. Not gonna be happy anymore after I shoot it when I get my gun back. Look. Okay, none of that is helpful. I think the only thing left for me to do is get the body down. I definitely can't think of anything else. I mean, I could go down all the long list of dialogue options in the pawn shop, but I don't think that's a good use of time.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots. His skin is marbled.
Yes, we do.
Alright, we have to ask the harbor.
Okay. They do have the tools and the men. And since it looks like they put him there,
You can get him down too.
okay. Let's do it in the lousy, dangerous way.
Want to be dangerous?
To ask the suspect for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Evrard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to accomplish this feat ourselves. Clearly, we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches!
Good job, we already found a way in the harbor?
Hooray for us.
Get to it then. I guess I'm locked in on that now. Oh, I didn't want to ask Evrard Clare. That's not what I had in mind.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair...
Yeah, we're locked in on it now. Alright, let's go back to the room. Or a new person. A lot of new people here. You still sleep over here? Nope. Are you kidding me? Oh no. Oh no. Seems like I'm locked out of my room. Sir?
Can I help you?
Seen something here at the Welling Guard. I think I need to talk about.
What thing?
So I'll sign that. That said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
Tosses his head in disdain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Gives you a meaningful nod. How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even men on strike.
It's after 1600. Mine said reserve starting. Why isn't anyone in the mess hall?
Good question.
He turns to the cafeteria manager.
They're probably getting drunk or protesting something somewhere. Or laying low after the, lynching.
Why is that?
They probably fucking killed that guy or something, and that's why.
I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later.
There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Shrugs. You know what's behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
Runs his finger across the counter to check for dust. Or dirt.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. What?
You feel like you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Peace.
Hello again, sweetie.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your movements with some concern. I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
We're in Revachol.
That's right. In a hostel called the Whirling in Rags, to be precise.
Okay.
Yes, and Revachol?
Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
Here we go.
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
The 973.
You're joking. Try again, one more time. What year is it?
81.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Boy. Cops. We're living under the cop regime. Oh, man. I guess we'll just go with this. Kind of democracy, maybe?
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
Meaning, buying is voting.
Don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed.
It is quite disappointing, yes. A lot of people would like some form of representation. There's talk, but for now, the RCM is all we've got.
There's no government. How come there are cops?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
How did I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. You really only knew what year it is. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
He turns to the lieutenant.
No. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
How do I go to sleep? How do I get into my room? Suckafu, suckafu.
The door is closed. Still no answer.
All right, once again, I'm at a loss of what I should be doing. Check out this pen. Nope, it's a pen. Don't really see much visible change out here. Close for winter, please use main entrance. I'm kind of in one of those positions right now where I need to the whole getting down the body thing and asking Evrart for help. Not a fan. Also not a fan that we're kind of locked into it. I'll take that money. Right.
Hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
I got some questions.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
I have no more questions. This isn't gonna go well. I don't like it.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Could you help me get a dead body down from a tree?
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt, a steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
You're a community leader. Help your community out.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values.
He licks his fat lips and smiles.
But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you.
He picks up the handset of a radio phone to his right, then clicks a button.
Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they need it to be taken down. And, Jean, please take it easy with the race science. He's had enough of that.
He hangs up and turns back to you.
You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you.
Looking into your shady brew.
I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? There are so many moving parts in my operation, I can't keep track of them all. You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. Just one thing. If you can, make it even shadier.
He sincerely has no idea what you were talking about. And he doesn't care either.
See you soon, Debardeur. Just kidding, but not too much.
Apparently, maybe like I can loot his desk or something, but he has to not be here. Alright, so Measurehead is going to help me get the body down. Interesting. Have you played this game before, Dante? Feels like a Dante game. Haven't it's been on your list for ages. Okay. Cursor is stuck with the loot icon. Don't know how to get it off. I have 2. Alright, dog, let's do this.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
Everard told you to help us get the body down from the tree.
So it was. My unpromising Ray's pupil entered the harbor and used my superior to give me orders. I salute your cunning and will remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
There's a but. But, while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
Oh boy. Isn't that fun? Lieutenant, what if we don't want to do that?
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it on ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious race may yet prove fierce competition to my heroic haplogroup.
Okay then.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time. The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
We're just trying to keep things from going to crap.
Have you ever thought that maybe things should go to shit? I'm Katya, by the way.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I also wish I could see it.
Don't worry. Physical stuff like this is really easy for Measurehead. Mental stuff, too. He's really spiritual, you know.
Looks around.
It's late outside, isn't it? You guys must really like doing what you do to be out so late.
Returns to behold the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching the gates.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
Thank you for your cooperation, Measurehead.
Farewell, ham sandwich. You are a Union man from now on.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages yet.
We should take care of that, then.
I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the streets. We'll figure something out.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
Uh-oh. Things done changed down here. People are missing. Not in their normal spots. Sure, this kid is still out here. They like sawed off the branch.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Well, it's down.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
A field autopsy?
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
The RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing manual.
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Got it.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Maybe we can wait until tomorrow for this. It is getting late, after all. There's a couple of things I'd like to do. I mean, do that.
Can I help you?
So, about the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
Wonder if we can come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
Him is about to say something, let him.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However,
He adjusts his glasses.
I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and...
Stops mid-sentence.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
Conversation isn't going anywhere, is it?
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay, I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
I expected it to go that way. Locked me out of the room.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
Do I accept his help? Still 100 real from victory. I can't take these men. Wouldn't be right.
All right, let's not take them now. Then come back once we realize we have to. Have this conversation again, and then take them.
Sounds likely.
Let me inspect my bags here. Alright, so we've got 80. How do I sell stuff? Sell my clothes? On to indirect modes of taxation. Like everybody's gone for the night. You still here? You're still there. Want to get in there. Oh, like what was that? I don't think this game has told me what health and morale do. I have an idea what health does, but morale? Quite sure. And I'm kind of close, but I'm not really close.
It's raining again. It was clear just an hour ago.
So late and you're still here.
I'm a nighthawk. What can I say?
He flashes a smile.
She's still here because you're still here.
You don't have to stay here because of us.
I like the city at night, don't you?
He looks to the darkness and smiles again. The darkness. Well, now everybody's gone. Is your head still up there? No.
A lorry stuck in the traffic. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed.
Grandma will talk to us.
The woman's still.
Nope. I tried, okay? I tried, Kim. Really, really tried. Let me be,
The tear machine stands in the... Your bottles clunk into...
Let me be a hobo. I'm gonna try one last thing. It's also at the very bottom of my list. But we don't have much else to act on now, so... Isn't gonna go over very well.
The door is closed.
By the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Knock again.
Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. He doesn't like where this is going.
You all, darn you all. That might be something there. Might nothing there. There could be something there. Got all those bottles I could collect. Suckerfu. Suckerfu, suckerfu, suckerfu. Alright. Hey, Saki Noir. I am, much like in real life, trying to do everything in my power to avoid accepting help from somebody. But it's looking like it's not working, so I have to accept help from the homie Ken, who's really trying not to be a homie, but he's helping out. Appreciate it.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio.
I have something here we could sell.
The cage at the...
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
Thanks, I appreciate your help.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Tried very hard not to do the same. I'm not close, but I'm not far, you know? Like if I sold the cube, I'd be at 80 real. I'm only 50 away. Just sad.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I'd like to sell.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Lieutenant steps in and hands him the spinners.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a mesk banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
The lieutenant explains as the pawnbroker opens the register and counts the cash.
Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
You could have, haggled here.
Thank you.
Takes the cash, then turns to you.
Here's the 130 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The rest goes in his pocket.
The rest is for him, to compensate for the pain of being separated from his radiant spinners. The windfall is a small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Guess I could have, okay.
Another time, perhaps.
Suckerfu. Suckerfu, 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 suckerfu.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it?
Got your money.
Well?
Here it is. Sorry for the trouble.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow. I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. All the doors lock automatically at 9 p.m. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
I'll take a room here too.
He opens his wallet.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Nope.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
There are Copo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
I'm sorry you had to monitor me.
Okay, just for the length of this short demonstration, please say something that isn't, I'm sorry. Guess. What is it?
Sorry, cop? I'm sorry. I'm not sure.
Yes, sorry, cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
I don't even know what a Capo type is. Sorry.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million. That won't happen.
-1 embarrassment, or -1 authority? Easy. Easy. Hey, Epic Otter. You two dream of one day being a shady pawn shop owner that whispers with a voice that has seen all types of desperate needs and taken advantage of them.